Hello and welcome. Catechist would like you to check out his butt and also to remind his mama that it's Gushy Food Day, which is the best day of the week. I totally freaked out my cat today because I got lights on the house. So I was in and out of the garage and he could hear me and I wasn't letting him in the garage, which is basically his mama being the worst.
Apparently.
So he's super wound up in the first place. But hi, I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am still working on my November writing project. The story is not done yet. And the only way for me to find out what exactly happens to my characters and how it evolves is to actually effing write it. So I'm going to have to finish the story for me, if not for other people. With me today, I have the one and only Sako Tumi. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello to the nice people. Hi, folks. I'm Sako Tumi. I write horror and I wear a lot of hats because I'm self-published and also have like other avenues of income. So I also do art and I dance. Those are my three like primary foci.
Sure.
So
you had a dance yesterday, right?
I had two. Technically three. Technically
Oh my
three.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So I just wore the same outfit for the whole day.
Why wouldn't you? Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. And because it's Sunday, you are working on your Substack.
I am, but I don't know what I'm going to write about. Because technically I'm on an NDA for the high-paying gig. So I can't really talk about that.
Can you talk about your shows?
Yes, but I don't have the videos for them yet.
Sure.
Which I was expecting today, but I don't see them in my mail today yet. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna work on my bullet journal plan for next week.
Sure.
And by doing that, maybe I will figure out that which I will write about.
That makes sense.
Because I worked a lot on client work.
Sure.
This week. Maybe I'll talk about Blue Sky.
Oh yeah, maybe. It's definitely.
And my experience there and the kind of art that I've been sharing and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'm glad you're having a really good experience there. I've had a lot of people follow me, and I need to be better about actually, I was telling Sako before the stream started that all these people are following me.
Post.
And I'm posting and only checking my notifications and not actually reading what other people are doing.
You gotta like and follow back and
I've been following back as long as they're not like, I'm a book marketer, or do you want to buy Bitcoins? Or I have no bio and no comments and I'm just gonna lurk. And lurkers are fine. I'm just not gonna follow you.
I'm just not gonna follow back.
You have no content. So let me pop into the comments. Sarah made it on time. Yay! Rita's here. Hello and welcome. Sarah is finishing up a video, and when that starts exporting, she's gonna throw a couple of words down. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Andy says, hola all. Mama Maggie, hello. Says hello.
Who slayed it at Break the Block today?
Oh, nice. What
they mentioned you. They mentioned you because of your mishap with Twitter usernames.
Oh yeah, that was super frustrating.
So you were the poster child for reserving your name as soon as you possibly can.
Well, I wasn't doing the writing when Twitter first started, and so once I had a novel finished and started, trying to look for an agent and that sort of thing is when I started looking, um, starting up the social media presence and stuff. So I didn't need it until I wasn't able to have it. So,
Yes.
but now I know, knowing's half the battle.
Knowing's half the battle. But you're on
So
Blue Sky now.
I am. I've been on Blue Sky, for a year now, actually,
Oh.
but everybody's flooding. As I
Oh,
said, I go
because of
over
the
and
mass
reserve my name.
exodus. Because of the
I
mass exodus, yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, "Y'all, I've been there. Guess what my name is?" Shocking, absolutely no one who's followed me. It's Morgan Hazelwood. So hello, Dwan. Dwan says, "You can talk about how hard it is to think of stuff to talk about." Oh, goodness. Aw, Maggie says we mentioned talking about the name thing. Yeah, yeah. Hello, K Parquet. I think this is your first time visiting me. It looks like you're a friend of Sako's already. So thank you for popping in and hitting the like button. We're gonna do some productivity sprints in a few. So oh yes, you did. You did. That was a while ago. Yeah. Yeah. I got on Blue Sky back when it was invite only because Maggie sent me an invite.
That's so cool.
Oh, I've forgotten. It's been a hot minute.
I was
Oh,
following the Blue Sky account
sure.
when I joined, and they were like
Yeah.
2 million in a day.
It was a lot.
2 million new users in a day.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a little ridiculous.
And I haven't seen them post since.
Oh my goodness.
If they
Hello.
are, they're getting lost in my.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
an invite from Sabata. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Hey David, welcome back. This is your second time hitting my sprints. It's great to have you back. Um, uh, he's suggesting to go for a walk in nature. Ideas start flowing. Yeah, when I'm stuck, I either go for a walk or I take a shower or snack. Obviously, I mean, I couldn't be a snack fueled writer if snacks didn't help.
Mm.
Hello. Yes. What would you like, Mama? It's gushy food day. Just a minute and 34 seconds.
Just a minute and 34 seconds.
David said, or instead of a walk, play with little humans or kids in nature and no structure. Go to their imagination lands. And
That's a really good point. I've been trying to get my sister and her daughter to come visit, and
when was the
I
last
don't
time you
have
saw them?
a year ago.
Oh my gosh, that's ways. They don't live that far away, do they?
3 hours.
Yeah, yeah. And the kid is how old?
And my 10, no, 11.
Yeah.
11 as of the 1st.
My
So
nibbling is having germaphobe issues and will not go to the bathroom outside of their own house. So travel is hard right now for my sister's family.
oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah. It is what it is though, so.
Or you could be like my friend Jean in high school, who like was a germaphobe to the point where she would clean her friends' bathrooms. She would go to the bathroom and then, okay, we should do a sprint.
Oh goodness. Okay. So finish your sentence. Okay. Finish your sentence?
No, it's all
Okay. Okay.
I'm complete.
Aw, Maggie says I need 1K. Okay,
I
I'll
need
pop back.
my but
Yeah, yeah. Cora is here. Hello and welcome. And we'll get back to the rest of the comments after our sprint. So in 20 minutes, let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1, boom. Check. I know, baby. I know it is Gushy Food Day. It is. I know. Oh. Yes, yes. I know, love. I know. It splattered on your mama.
oh, Morgan's not muted.
Oh. Huh. Do not know that.
Morgan, you're unmuted.
How did I get Okay. Did y'all want the duck music?
No, thank you.
Okay. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Friend was spent watching a short film about a little girl befriending the monster under her bed.
Aww. Your audio was a little bouncy on that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You sound okay now. It was just
Oh,
a little clippy. I don't know.
because I have music playing.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Oh,
music
and it was.
was
You're perfect now. You're perfect now.
okay. It's just my connection and the running all the tabs and
So
all
many
of that.
tabs. All the good tabs.
Yep. And tabs that I refuse to close.
Refuse to close. So,
Like the D&D Commission Reddit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to post on there and get some fucking commissions.
Yeah.
And it's been up for like a week and I haven't done it. Because half of my art is RPG inspired anyway. So
Sure. I got 329 words and I gave Catechus his gushy food, so all is right in the world.
All is right in the world.
So let me bounce back quite a ways since we cut off things just before a sprint. Let's see. Joanne said, gotta mention Snack. That's your brand now. It's always been my brand. That's why I had to make my own swag, because it didn't exist and it was already my brand. Let's see. Cora said, hey, it's supposed to be video editing. We'll see how that goes. Oh no, accidentally unfriended me by accident and refollowed, trying to get the link. It happens. Andy said hi to Catechus, and his cats are being annoying in sympathy. Zoe yowled in protest as he dared close the door while editing.
Oh.
Let's see. Dwan would like one of these hyper cleaning friends.
Yes.
To hear the end of the germaphobe story. What was the end of the germaphobe story? You had a friend who was a germaphobe and
she cleaned my bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, nice. That works out. I have been known to alphabetize other people's bookshelves.
Oh.
Like with their permission. Like not just randomly. Like
they she would just randomly clean the bathroom. Like there was no warning.
Like they'd moved in and shoved books out of the box onto the shelves.
You're like, let me alphabetize this for you.
Yeah. Like here was okay, but my previous move, my friends are amazing. I'm usually unpacked by like 4 p.m. the day I move. I'm a very organized mover. And my friends helped me unpack because we were done and it was only like 2 o'clock. And not this time, but the time before when I moved, they put all my books on the shelf and they alphabetized, which was great, but they added in the box of TBRs. So I didn't know where my to be read pile was because it was all mixed in. So that was a little rough for me. Maggie says soccer needs blue sky followers. SakoTumi.bluesky.social. Let's see.
Thank you, Maggie.
Yes.
I do art and slice of life.
Great.
So
yeah.
Slice of life of a dancer, specifically. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, so your blue sky's more your dance specific stuff?
There is dance stuff on there. There is art stuff on there. There is writing stuff on there, but it's mostly art. I mostly concentrate on art and then sprinkle. I use it like we used Twitter back in the day, you know?
Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Maggie said, I'm not a germaphobe, I'm a germaloathe. No, I know.
That's one way of putting it.
Maggie says, bow to Lord Catechus, hail the feline overlords. Of course. I'm sorry, David. I didn't see your request for music. I'll put some on.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
No,
Oh,
I don't want people sitting in silence if they don't want to be. But while I like to jam to the Ducks music, I have a different Pandora
I
station
have
I'm
like a
listening to while writing.
yeah.
So, yeah, this is the one time of year I'm sad I do Pandora instead of Spotify because I don't get the Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. Apparently I'm in the 2% top fans for Grandson because I listened to them a lot this year.
Okay,
So I got a special video from Grandson and he was hilarious.
sure. Okay.
So just saying Spotify Wrapped, totally worth Spotify.
Okay. Okay. But I already have my writing habits and my music habits and flail. So Sarah is finally exporting her weekly video. Hello, Parzival. Welcome. I think
Parzival.
this is your first time at my stream, and you're coming from Germany, so it's got to be getting pretty late there.
Yes, I guess it is
Not
pretty
too
late.
late. It's what, 11? There's 6 hours, I think.
It depends on where in Germany. It's
Yeah,
between 5 and 6. Yeah.
sure. So, hey, Nikki. Nikki says, I know this isn't a writing question, but I have a question for all the girls in here. No offense to anyone else, but when we are on our period or about to get it, we get emotional sometimes. But why do we tend to take things the wrong way?
I don't.
From what I have heard, it's during that time of our cycle, we have the level of testosterone that men have normally, and therefore we have their level of patience without their practice at that level of patience.
That's fair. That.
So, and I
Mhm.
mean, obviously, cyclically, everybody is a little different, which is why they never like testing on women because the cycle means that the hormones are all over the place and they can't be consistent, and therefore they don't test on women even though they prescribe to women, and that's a whole different rant. They're starting to do better. They're starting.
I am on. However, I am on a specific medication because my periods want to kill me.
Oh, that's so
So we have the only drawback is that if I take too much of it, like if I have I used to be on a 150 milligram dose and it
okay.
made me manic.
Yeesh. That's not
So
amazing.
the upside, I'm super productive. The
Yeah.
downside, I'm not so
Yeah.
sure
Yeah. A friend of
because
mhm.
I'm just not pleasant to be around.
Yeah. Yeah. On the flip side, a friend of mine went on birth control and started having suicidal ideation. So it affects everyone differently.
Mm-hmm.
So for those that doesn't apply to, thank you for our little tangent.
Thank you for the tangent. Yeah.
Andy said, switch from editing to writing, only got about 200 words or so after trashing the new opening 3 times. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We have 55 seconds. Sarah's started exporting Twitch VODs, downloaded 130s and 137 words written. Nice. Rita is so good at accepting peer pressure and just joined Blue Sky. Maggie
Nice.
loaded the dishwasher. Nikki said, by the way, I don't know if I said hi. Lady Neo is here. Hello and welcome. Maggie said the youngest just came home from her job at the dog rescue, and the new shipment of rescue dogs are sick with kennel cough. Oh no, parvo, distemper, and giardia. Oh my god. So the shoes are getting bleached and the floor is getting mopped. Yes. Hello, Jawar Jewel, and welcome. How are you? I think this is your first time at my stream. Let's see. Maggie says youngest had to get an implant to regulate her monthly because she would bleed for like 3 weeks and the pills made her depressed. Oh no. And Greg said hi.
And Greg said hi.
So I caught up. I caught up.
You did. So you should explain the stream to the newbie.
Sure. If you are new, we are doing productivity sprints, kind of Pomodoro style. We do 20-minute sprints, and as of November, I've started trying to time the like non-sprinting part so we don't run over too long. So we're doing 10 minutes off, 20 minutes on, and since we did have a request for music, I'll bring it back, but maybe a little quieter than
it was Greg.
Oh, it's okay. People who come by and watch, that's fine. So, yeah. So grab a snack and let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, boom, chakalaka. And let's see, music in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Good.
Yay.
I planned out my week, which I was a little iffy about.
Okay.
Because I worked so much on client work this past week, and I'd kind of like to continue that.
Sure.
So I'm kind of like putting the other projects kind of like on the middle burner.
Sure. That makes sense. I got another 332 words and some water. And you see Catechus being a good boy. Look at him, curled up on the back of the couch, making a cute little kitty loaf. I did play peekaboo with him for a minute around the edge of my laptop. So if anybody was watching, I looked very silly. Maggie had to hop. David appreciate the crystal techno vibes. StreamYard calls it feeding the ducks. Unclear. Like I don't even know what to tell you. The background options are like rock, acoustic cinema, daydreaming, lo-fi, night driving, dance pop, into space, and feeding the ducks. Like the names make no sense. But anyway. Back to the comments. Sarah sent a heart person. Andy said that the relaxing music was being drowned out by Tellus yowling for his wet food. Guess what he'll be doing at the end of the sprint? I assume that's where he is right now. Some cat wrestling, David guessed. Cora rested their brain. Yes, always a good thing. My brain likes resting as well. Like bread, after you like shape it, it's supposed to rest, right? Sorry, I just finished binging this season of Great British Bake Show. I'm talking like I have an actual clue. My roommate just used my hand mixer, which I have used twice ever, and I think I had for 3 years before I used it the first time. Because I got it because I was watching Great British Bake Show, and it was aspirational. But also, I was later trying to make some cupcakes, and hand blending is not my favorite. So, but yeah, I have a hand mixer now. Like, I don't have like a KitchenAid or anything like that, but at least I have like the egg beater thing you can do. Let's see. Lady Neo finished writing 1 page of chapter 6. Nicely done. Greg is appreciating the kitty loaf as well of Catechus. And Sarah got 229 words and engaged in some effery. I also engaged in some effery. Oh, what is your I can word. I can word today. What is your sprint snack today?
Currently, I am eating wheat thins that are tomato and basil themed.
Ooh, I love those. Those are delicious. Earlier, I had a mini can of the sour cream and cheddar or sour cream Pringles.
Nice.
And I am also working on finishing off last week's Chunky Chips Ahoy bit of cookies. So. But I did get a cup of water, so I'm hydrating. I'm not going to die. So.
Oh, I needed to do that. I have
you have a beverage right there.
I have like this much beverage left.
Oh well. Dwan said with my little hand mixer, you can make butter with one of those, so that's a plus. Yay. If I have the full fat milk, isn't that what you make it out of? Or do you need like heavy whipping cream? I don't know.
So I got this book.
Okay.
I haven't given it like an actual read through yet. I mean, it's super, super tiny, but I'm mirrored.
Which is fine for us. It's only mirrored for you, not for us. I see it fine. I mean, it's a little fuzzy, but it says DIY book promo. Oh, now it's fine. Yeah, I was focusing on your face because
by Dan
Lefstad.
Yeah. We're friends on Facebook, and it just so happened that he's a vampire author.
Oh, yep. Nope, that makes sense. Cool.
So I got Fiona's Guardians, which is the first book to the series, and then the DIY book promo article that he wrote.
Cool.
And I'll do a review once I finish reading it.
Nice. How's it going so far? Okay. Juan said, Dan, nice guy.
I bumped my knee on something, and I don't remember what.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was sitting on my knees yesterday. That explains why I'm bruised.
At the dance?
Yeah. I was kneeling in front of the computer.
Sure.
And my knees don't like kneeling.
If I kneel on a hard surface for like 10 seconds, they bruise. My knees don't like pressure. Popping into the comments. I was right. It's heavy cream for making butter. Thank you, Juan. Nikki's got 4 rows down in the second glove on a pair of fingerless gloves she's crocheting. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Rita had a cereal bar with some water and maybe a caramel or 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And Juan said he also needs to finish it. I guess he got a copy of the book as well.
He wrote it, I'm guessing, as he talks.
Okay.
And so it's basically like talking shop with someone, but they kind of meander their way to the subject.
I mean, I kind of blog like that, but then I try to edit it to talking points.
Mm-hmm. It's a dry read.
Sure. Parzival had to bounce. Thank you for coming and have a great evening. I hope you sleep well. So, Nikki meant done, not down. I was like, down might be a row direction. I don't know enough about crocheting.
Well, down makes sense when you're talking.
Right?
crochet. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. So my mom knits. She doesn't crochet, but she was very excited when she found some knitting patterns for some gnomes because most of the 3D shapes are all crochet patterns. So then she knitted a gnome army. I've got like 4 or 5 back over there.
Nice.
She used her leftover sock yarn for it. And I think she got some like fuzzy just for the beards. They're super cute. So
Very cool.
Yup. Yeah.
I made some French toast with sugar and
Mhm.
with sugar-free syrup with no powdered sugar, and that sounds wonderful.
Right? I mean, I'm sad you didn't have any powdered sugar.
No, I don't need the powdered sugar.
I hear in emergencies you can take sugar and, pound it. I mean, crush it and it powders.
Yes.
What?
When you smash sugar, it becomes powder. Yes.
Yeah.
And when you buy powdered sugar, that is what was done in order to give you the powdered sugar.
Yeah. Dwan asks if the gnome army is a narmy. Oh, she had like 30 or 40 of them lined up on top of her TV. Oh, and that reminds me to go watch today's Whimsington about the mice army. So it's this Facebook or YouTube channel that since I don't know the week before Thanksgiving started off with this little mouse and their hunt for cheese and using trebuchets and siege engines, and it has turned into an ongoing story with like a little 20-second clip a day of Christmas parody songs as the mouse becomes more and more power hungry. And I don't want to give any more spoilers, but it's hilarious and adorable.
That sounds super fun.
Right? Lady Neo had to bounce off to wash her hair and get ready for work tomorrow. Legit. Enjoy. Let me see if I can link it to you, and then we'll start the sprint.
Okay.
Like, if you have not seen the Whimsington videos, it is not my fault because I have linked it everywhere like 12 times. I'm obsessed.
Is it from the gaming group Atlantis or Atlantis or
like the channel is literally called Whimsington, and I found it on Facebook Reels, but it's also on YouTube. And the first song I think is the weakest, and from there it just gets better. So here we go. I'm gonna link the first one, but I mean you can spell whim and then sing ton. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's the YouTube link, but it's also on Facebook. So that's the first of the shorts.
Cool.
Okay, let's go ahead and do our sprint since we're here for that, not for little mouse videos. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, and I'm gonna turn on the music for David. And we're back. How was your sprint?
You say that faster than I can hit the unmute button.
Sorry. I was scrambling to turn off the music for the chimes, and then as soon as the chimes go off, I'm gonna say it. So just unmute when you hear the chimes, obviously.
Obviously. I don't know. I looked at my week this week and reviewed my week for next week.
Sure.
And was sort of looking at the week after, which is Greg's birthday.
Oh, which is a very important, critical thing in your household.
Yes. So, I gotta make the event for his poker game.
Sure.
Which I'll probably do this next sprint. And that's about it.
Okay.
I think that'll do me. I didn't write my Substack like at all. But
and you didn't have much for it.
I didn't have much for it because NDAs. So I might do a quick little NDA. I'm sorry about this post, but
just put a lot of redacteds in there.
Redacted.
I'm working on redacted. Aren't you super excited for me? Blah 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 blah. Redacted.
That's funny.
I watched today's dropped Whimsington Siegemas, and y'all, it was hilarious. Because they all are, but it was. I want a bigger trebuchet for Siegemas. Only a bigger trebuchet will do. Oh, it was adorable. It was so cute.
I want a bigger trebuchet for Siegemas.
Exactly. And then I got 549 words. So I'm at 1,200 for the day. And since my goal is 1,000 a day, 5 days a week until the story is done, I'm very happy with this. Hey, Adega's here.
Hi, Adega.
Let's see. Nikki is reporting in while waiting for dinner to be done. Hello. Or Nicole is, sorry. Okay, dinner's ready and she'll be back. Hello, Alice Reeds. Maybe we'll see. We usually have 3. It gets a little cluttered with more than that. But yeah, definitely reach out to us if you're on Discord. Yeah. I'm Morgan Hazelwood. You can find me. Let's see. Andy said it's time for me to head out. Oh, go feed your cats. Let's see. Wordsmith Sarah got 202 words and is working on thumbnails. Nice. And Cora edited like 4 minutes of the video. Nice. Nicely done. Cool. Sounds like everybody was super productive.
It was a good sprint. Like,
just patting myself on the back here.
Yeah.
Over 500 words after watching the video.
So I have 3 on the 21st.
Okay.
I have like 3 or 4 events that I need to be present for.
Oh my god.
And I think they all happen in. Yes. 2 of them are virtual.
Okay, that helps a little.
2 of them are in person, and one of them will take up the bulk of the day.
Okay, yeah.
So I gotta buy presents, but I'm not going to do that until I get paid.
Sure, that makes sense.
From the maybe I can put together a shopping list. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I admit I bought through Amazon, but I waited till after the strike was over.
Is the strike over?
It was just for the Cyber Monday holiday weekend, so it was Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. So I ordered everything on Tuesday, and I'm used to Amazon Prime being overnight, but no, most of the stuff said we'll start delivering in a week. but
Yeah.
I'm already like 4 or 5 things in. So,
Okay.
outside window of everything that said it was gonna ship was the 24th. So, but that was the outside window.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully all my things will be here in time. And if not, people get things late and they'll live with it. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Alice Reed found me on Discord because I'm very hard to find, clearly. So, oh my goodness. You know what I think it's time for?
Sprint, maybe?
No, I think it's time for a stretch break.
Oh, a stretch break. Oh.
Yeah. Right? I started yawning and I'm like, oh, I know what I need.
I know what I need.
Oh, my back's popping 5 spots. Did I tell you I got the lights on the house today?
Yeah, you did.
I
'Cause the
lifted.
cat.
Oh yeah, he was losing his ever-loving mind. But I looked at the calendar or weather.com and it said the high today was going to be 60 and then it's
Yep.
going to be raining and then high in the like 40s, low in the like 20s until
Mm-hmm.
after solstice. And I'm like,
Yep.
okay, no. The lights are going up today or not at all.
Or not at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Because 3 days before Christmas, no. And I
Mm.
don't even know if it was gonna be good. It was just a 10-day forecast, 15 days
Mm-hmm.
forecast, whatever.
No, today was gonna be it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I'm full of sore and stiff,
I'm
mostly
sure
stiff,
you are.
because I had 2 belly
3.
dance.
Oh, I thought it was
3,
3.
technically 3, because I did a live with it while in between shows.
Yeah, yeah.
So by the time I made it to the 3rd show, it was like hurting just to be standing.
Oh, no.
I
That's a
danced
lot.
anyway, but
Yeah,
there was a
yeah.
spot in the middle of the song where I kinda like
Shimmied.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Sure, sure. So, Rita has to pop out. Good, thanks to see you. Alice says, sorry, working the brain ain't happening today. Yeah, no, that's why this is called the lazy Sunday afternoon, quote unquote, productivity sprint. Sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always have snacks.
Indeed.
Ooh, okay. I think I can move again now
I
for
thought
November.
yesterday was gonna be full of stuff, but the 21st is gonna be worse. At least I
I
start the day with a makeup class,
Okay.
like for stage makeup.
Ooh, that's
And
fun.
then we're gonna have a celebration once we're all made up. We're gonna have like a community celebration for our belly dance
Yay, that's
teachers group.
sure.
And then like as soon as I log off, I hop in my car and I go to my sister-in-law's house.
Sure.
And then eventually when I come back, I don't know, I do some kind of witchy thing for solstice.
Sure, sure. That's gonna be a lot. So hopefully you don't have too much scheduled on either side of that.
I don't have anything scheduled on either side of all of that. So
I mean, on the 22nd we have our stream, but you can snack and
if yes, because of my so originally I had the 22nd booked, but she's trying to change it to the 21st and I just confirmed
Oh, okay.
that I can do the 21st.
Okay.
I'll still be wearing makeup, but
Yeah, schmancy. All the
yeah.
schmances. So.
I hope the colors will be vibrant. Something is in my bed and is biting me
Oh no, that's
because
horrible.
I got one on my arm and yesterday, and then this morning I had this guy right
Oh,
there,
not
and
cool.
I I'm looking, but I'm not seeing, so
That's so weird.
I don't
So,
know.
popping to the comments, Dwan says, I haven't worked on much, but I'm getting notes for a brand new project. The last thing I need is yet another project.
Oh my God, Blonde. Dwan, don't plan for a new project. Don't do the new project until one of your other projects are done.
Unless the reason the other projects aren't done is because you don't know where to take it next and you need to step away. But like if you have more than 2 or 3 things in production, maybe don't.
I try. Okay, so
Put something on the back burner.
I try to do things in threes,
Sure.
right? Granted, it's that means multiples of threes, so 6 and 9 and 12.
Sure. Yeah.
And yeah, so I concentrate on 9 projects a quarter, and I kind of split up the tasks throughout the month.
Yeah. Dwan's like, I know, but I can't get the ideas out of my head. Just like that with the flailing cat.
Plan.
Yeah.
You write that shit down and plan, and then stick it on the back burner.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I was using Trello for a while to keep track of all the things when I was doing the blog and stuff, keeping track of all the author spotlights and stuff. So
I have
anyway,
started I have started using Notion, and it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
working for me.
I'm just used to from my day job because I'm a software engineer. We've got like the to do column and the in progress and the waiting for feedback and then and I can just click and drag. And unlike a written to do list, I can reprioritize and just move the items up and down. And if they have multiple items within, I can add a checklist where I have to check off the things. So
I
that
used to
really
use
helps
an
me.
app called Toggle,
Okay.
but apparently they are now a subscription. So
Uh,
I'm using a trial, a 7-day trial right
sure.
now to
Okay.
see when I'm working on what project
Sure.
and who should I be charging more money, like, because
Because they're a hassle to work with? Or
no,
because they expect a
because
higher level of detail?
I offered a higher level of detail for not as much money.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So, because I like doing packages.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Well,
yes,
go ahead.
we totally talked a lot. So we
We
can
can squeeze in a 10-minute.
or we can
Let's
chat.
Yeah, let's just chat, and
Let's
I
just
will
chat.
okay. Boop, boop.
Yeah,
Ha!
so I'm I'm thinking once I get paid, I might pay for an account for Focus. I've been with them since they were free,
Mhm.
and basically it's a project tracking site,
Sure,
and um, uh, so that you can bill people.
sure. Nice, nice, I like that.
So and you can look at it in a list view, or you can look at it in a calendar view. I like looking at it in the calendar view.
I
And
get that.
yeah. So I'm kind of excited to use that tomorrow. I'm kind of setting that up so I can.
Sure, sure.
And yeah, yeah.
Okay.
My Sundays, especially
Mhm.
especially in the like afternoons.
Sure.
I plan my next week so that um if my brain isn't firing on all cylinders on a weekday, I could just
Yeah.
look at my bullet journal and be like, I'm
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to do that.
that's a
And
thing.
yeah. So, because sometimes I will be like, I want to work on something, but I don't know what. I usually decide the week before what I'm
Nice,
going to work
nice.
on.
That's cool. Popping into the comments, Sarah is uploading and waiting for her video to be ready and hates this part of the process, is always anxious to have the upload part done. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Um, some of the YouTube moguls that I have been watching
Mhm.
regarding how to upload stuff, instead of uploading it to private, they
Okay.
advise uploading it to unlisted
Oh.
and then releasing it from there.
Oh. I I pretty much always uploaded and scheduled it to post like at 11 o'clock the next day. So like nobody was going to be seeing it instantly. And if there were problems with it, I could always change the go live time. And I usually set it to premiere. And like the countdown for the premiere thing, I gotta say, I looked at all the YouTube countdowns, and my favorite one was the kids one. It 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 had what's the name of when you have a needlessly complicated mechanism to flip a switch?
Oh, I forget. But
Uh
yes, I
my
like them
brain
too.
my brain is saying Rubik's, and I'm like, no,
Not
no,
Rubik.
that's this. That's this.
That's that. Yeah.
Oh, um, Rube Goldberg machine.
Goldberg. That's
That's what it
right.
looks like. That's what it looks like to me. So, so I thought it was super cute, and the music was like upbeat without being too upbeat and not too melt. Anyway, I have feelings and opinions. Thank you,
Yeah,
David. Got it. David got it.
did
Yes.
it.
Who doesn't like a good Rube Goldberg machine? Wrong people. That too.
Wrong people.
Too many people out there are wrong. So, Saku, I haven't heard an update on your sapphic. Are you still working on it? Or is it on the back burner because it was
It
November
was
writing
on the
project?
back burner this past week.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It was on my to-do list, but it did not
It was a rough
get a
week. There
check
was a lot.
next to the box.
Sure.
So, I am still working on it, but it did kind of hit a back burner
Sure.
this past week. I
Did they get
am
to the kisses yet?
they're long past the kisses.
Okay. I mean, they're continuing with the kisses, I would hope.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Oh
Just
yeah.
checking.
I am at the point where the vampire is actually siring
Ooh.
the love interest
Okay.
to save her life, of
Of
course.
course.
And the the girl, of course, is or the love interest is very much so in pain and also pissed off that she wasn't left to die, and um hey, you did that without my consent and
Sure.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. So,
Yeah.
and she's going to be like, but you were dying and I didn't want to watch you die. So, no.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
And then
My
they'll do romantic things for each other, and then
aw.
it'll be the end of the book.
Sure. Sure. My vampire is very, very, very into consent first before like anything. Although occasionally, swept away in the moment might be consent without informed consent. If you don't know necessarily all the like,
Oh, that gets hazy.
It depends how much you need.
Enthusiastic consent is kind of my jam.
Like they were definitely enthusiastic, but there were repercussions that the other person didn't think all the way through.
That is still okay.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we checked in. We're like, are you sure you want this? And they continued, and yeah. So
Yeah. If all that happened, then they can't complain.
We had our vampire, we had our werewolf, we had our mage, and they're all like, yes, I'm willing to join your pack. And the vampire's like, yes, I'm willing to mate with you. And then they accidentally ended up with a 3-way mate tie instead of mate, and pack. Oops. So, like, it wasn't intended, but it was consented, and so it got a little wiggly.
Oh, that does get a little wiggly.
Yeah, because
I kind of like wiggly, so
I went with it.
I like to read wiggly. I like to read.
Yeah. Experience, no. I like informed consent, and I also enjoy expectation management.
Yeah.
I like to know what I'm going to expect. And like, I will tell you, this is my boundary. This is my hard boundary. And then it will be like, okay, the boundary has moved. We can do this now. But I will let you know.
I will let you know if it is no longer a thing.
Yeah. And I set the boundary. You don't ask if we can move it every day. No. Because that will make the boundary go the other direction and you can see yourself out.
Yes.
So.
Wow, you sound like you speak from experience.
I mean, I've never had to lay down the law that hard.
Okay.
But I do try to set clear expectations because I don't want to disappoint people. I don't want to frustrate people. I want people to understand what they can expect out of me.
I like the contract portion of BDSM. The whole like, this is where my line is. Like, these are my boundaries. These are hard no. These are definite yes. This can be yellow.
Depends on the vibe. Depends on the day.
It depends on a lot of factors. But I'm willing to try.
So, oh, hey, Jennifer swung by. Hello and welcome.
You caught us on the way out. Yet again. I'm sorry, hon.
I mean, it's okay. I understand 4:30 to 6:30 on a Sunday afternoon Eastern time is not the best time for everyone. It's just when I can consistently be here in front of a computer.
Yeah.
So it was chosen for my personal convenience and not anyone else's. Because they tell you when you're online that consistency is key, and this is when I can be consistent because it gets me home before dinner on Sunday so I can settle in to get ready for my week. And it gives me, when I'm actually productive and not just shoving snacks in my face, an opportunity to start my week off with some productivity.
We love you too, Jennifer. We love you too.
Although, honestly, Sunday is like the end of my week. I think Monday the beginning. So I don't know how other people work their weeks.
I am pretty regimented.
Sure. Do you consider Sunday the end of your week or the beginning of your week?
Monday is the beginning of my week.
Monday. Same here.
Sunday is my review day. That is.
Yeah. Yep.
That is when I prepare for the week ahead.
Sure. So, okay. Sarah resubscribed for 14 months at tier 1. Yay.
Oh, yay.
That's what the giant emote was.
That's so cool.
Really bad at paying attention. So, let's go ahead and do our outros and tell people where they can find us.
You can find me on most places, but probably the most you will find of me is going to be on Blue Sky. I will be at Sako Tumi, one word. And you can Google Sako space Tumi on Google, and it will show all of my social medias, except for Twitter, because I closed that account. But you can Google me and you'll find me, and we'll hang out, and it'll be cool, and we'll eat popcorn and braid our hair and paint our nails. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to paint your nails. I do need to paint my nails.
Okay.
I was looking for my nail polish in my bathroom, and I found 3 nail polishes that are all over 10 years old. So I chucked them because they had separated.
They're like either enamel or oil.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they were sad. They were very sad.
you're supposed to shake it up real good, but they don't last very long,
No. Sarah said, I don't think the emotes and tips show up well in the StreamYard. Yeah, I usually have it up on the side, but I'm not always good at paying attention to everything at the same time. Aw, thank you, David. David thanks us both for our time and magic and love. Yay. Oh, my outro. So I am Morgan Hazelwood. I have blogged, vlogged, and podcasting, writing tips from the pros, and of course, my own writerly musings for 10 years. You can find me at morganhazelwood.com or anywhere with Morgan Hazelwood except X. And here is my shameless swag promo if you need reader swag that's for the horde with a bunch of books on it, or snack fueled writer stuff. So there's my shameless Redbubble store. And yeah, so it's
maybe I should be shameless about my Society 6. Like, it I should do it on the podcast more.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, and here's my Discord. Mostly I do memes and updates. But I have one. It's out there. And I have been updating my ridiculous what I've been reading list. Sometimes I just take a screenshot of like the last 16 books I read in the 2 weeks and post that. I'm like, there are the books. These have severe trigger warnings, but these authors are probably okay for most audiences.
I have been learning the terminology for questionable content.
Oh,
so yeah. like erotic horror.
Ooh.
For instance, like, I didn't know that was a thing until I heard those words, and now I'm like,
really
I've written tons of erotic horror. So I feel like I should write something fresh, and we'll see what's up.
And my current work in progress is at 61,000 and change words. So I'm making steady progress this month. I'm not sad. Have a great week. Work on your projects or not. Eat snacks, and we'll see you next week. Catch you later. Bye. Oh, wait, I'm doing a raid.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. Remember the raid before I end. Let's see. Who is writing right now?
Is anybody writing?
Yeah. A couple people. So let me.
I rate the person with the lowest view count.
This for some reason. Oh, okay. Now I see view count. Okay, yeah. Game of Tomes is doing some Pomodoro sprints. Has 2 people and looks about 10 minutes left in the sprint. So let's go there.
So do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 9 minutes now. I loaded that page a few minutes ago. So, okay. Thank you all for joining. If you're on Twitch, enjoy your next round of sprints. Bye. Bye.